Is one of the most influential investors in the world of crypto.
Crypto exchange Bitcoin bounces back from yesterday's dip.
Let's step back from digital assets and blockchain for a moment. Let's talk about where the internet was, where it's come to, where it's going.
Tokenomics is not just about the technical aspects of tokens, but it also deeply integrates with the behavioral, social, and economic elements of blockchain systems. By designing tokens with clear economic logic and purpose, developers create ecosystems that balance supply and demand, ensure participant engagement, and promote fairness and decentralization. Tokenomics is, in essence, the science behind the sustainability of a decentralized network. This chapter dives deeper into how tokenomics serves as the bedrock for blockchain ecosystems, shaping user interactions, network participation, and the overall health of the network. Aligning economic incentives. One of the fundamental goals of tokenomics is to align the incentives of all stakeholders in a blockchain ecosystem. Blockchain networks are often decentralized, meaning no single entity controls or dictates the rules. Instead, participants in the network, whether miners, validators, developers, or end users, are incentivized to act in ways that benefit the network. For example, in proof-of-stake POS systems, validators must stake their tokens as collateral to participate in consensus mechanisms. The tokens they stake represent a vested interest in the integrity and security of the network. Validators who act maliciously risk losing their staked tokens, ensuring that participants are motivated to act honestly. Similarly, decentralized finance, DeFi platforms often reward liquidity providers with tokens for contributing to liquidity pools. This incentive structure ensures that participants are continually motivated to contribute liquidity, leading to more stable trading conditions and a healthier marketplace. Tokenomics also encourages collaboration between developers and users. For instance, many platforms use governance tokens that empower users to vote on key decisions. By rewarding users with governance tokens, platforms encourage users to become active participants in the ecosystem's evolution, ensuring their voices are heard and aligning their interests with the project's success. Preventing centralization. While blockchain networks are designed to be decentralized, tokenomics can play a crucial role in preventing centralization, a phenomenon that can undermine the core principles of the blockchain space. The improper distribution or design of tokens can lead to certain entities amassing a disproportionate amount of power, thereby centralizing control in a decentralized system. For example, if a small number of individuals or entities hold a significant portion of a network's governance tokens, they may dominate the voting process and effectively control the future of the network. This risk can be mitigated by using distribution models that spread tokens across a wide range of participants, and by implementing mechanisms such as quadratic voting, which ensures that voting power doesn't scale linearly with the number of tokens held. In addition, some blockchain networks impose restrictions on token accumulation to prevent centralization. These restrictions might include token lockup periods, vesting schedules for early investors, and caps on the number of tokens that can be acquired by a single entity. These strategies aim to ensure that control of the network remains distributed across a broad and diverse group of participants. Managing token inflation and deflation. The design of a token's inflationary or deflationary mechanisms significantly impacts the network's stability and long-term viability. Understanding when to increase or decrease the token supply can influence market perception, user participation, and the overall success of the project. In inflationary token models, the token supply increases over time to reward participants. This approach is often used in POS systems, where validators are rewarded for securing the network. While inflationary mechanisms can incentivize participation, they also run the risk of diluting the value of tokens. Projects must balance the reward rate to prevent excessive inflation, which can erode the value of existing tokens and reduce confidence in the network. Deflationary token models, on the other hand, reduce the token supply over time, potentially increasing the value of remaining tokens. This is often achieved through token burning, where tokens are permanently removed from circulation. Burning mechanisms can create scarcity, which can drive up demand and token value. For example, some DeFi projects implement buyback and burn models, where a portion of fees or profits generated by the platform is used to buy back and burn tokens, reducing the circulating supply and supporting price stability. However, deflationary models must be implemented with caution. Excessive deflation can stifle liquidity and make it difficult for new participants to join the ecosystem. By balancing the supply of tokens with network demand, projects can ensure sustainable growth and long-term success. Token, utility, and adoption. Tokenomics plays a vital role in driving the adoption of blockchain networks by ensuring that tokens have clear utility within the ecosystem. Tokens with well-defined use cases attract users, developers, and investors, creating a positive feedback loop that drives adoption and growth. For example, utility tokens that provide access to decentralized applications or enable transactions within a network can drive platform usage. As more users adopt the platform, demand for the token increases, creating value for token holders. This dynamic can be seen in platforms like Ethereum, where the native token, ETH, is used to pay for gas fees, incentivizing users to hold and use the token as the network grows. Moreover, tokens with multiple use cases are often more attractive to users. For instance, a token that serves both as a payment method and a governance tool can provide additional utility to holders, driving demand. Multi-utility tokens are common in blockchain ecosystems that offer a range of services, such as decentralized exchanges, lending platforms, and decentralized identity solutions. By designing tokens that offer real value to users, blockchain projects can ensure that their tokenomics model promotes widespread adoption and long-term engagement. The role of NFTs in tokenomics. Non-fungible tokens represent a unique and growing application within tokenomics. Unlike fungible tokens, which are interchangeable, NFTs represent unique digital assets, such as digital art, collectibles, or virtual real estate. NFTs have opened up new avenues for digital ownership, providing a way to tokenize and trade assets in a decentralized and transparent manner. The rise of NFTs has introduced new economic models into blockchain ecosystems. NFT marketplaces, for example, enable artists and creators to tokenize their work, offering a new revenue stream while giving buyers verifiable ownership over unique digital items. NFTs have also been integrated into gaming platforms, where players can own in-game items, characters, or land, all represented by NFTs. NFTs have the potential to disrupt traditional industries such as art, entertainment, and real estate by democratizing access to assets and creating new investment opportunities. By integrating NFTs into their tokenomics model, blockchain projects can tap into this growing market and offer users a diverse range of opportunities for engagement and value creation. Real-world applications of tokenomics. Tokenomics is not limited to digital ecosystems, but also extends to real-world applications. By tokenizing traditional assets, such as real estate, commodities, or intellectual property, blockchain projects can provide greater accessibility and transparency in markets that were previously illiquid or difficult to access. For example, security tokens allow for fractional ownership of real estate, enabling investors to buy and sell shares in properties without the need for intermediaries. Similarly, tokenized commodities, such as gold or oil, can be traded more efficiently on blockchain networks, offering global access to these markets. Tokenized assets also create new opportunities for liquidity providers, as tokenized assets can be easily traded on decentralized exchanges or used as collateral in lending platforms. This creates a more efficient, inclusive, and transparent financial system, where ownership of assets is represented by tokens that can be transferred or traded in a trustless environment.